What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Wingin It, the show with hot takes from your fellow UB Bulls. I'm your host, Zach Carr, clinical assistant professor in the Department of Communication here in the College of Arts and Sciences. In this video series, we cover the burning topics for first year and continuing students while we sample some of the most delicious and unique wings provided to us from our friends at Campus Dining and Shops. On this episode, I am joined by Jessica Fisher, senior double majoring in film studies and biological sciences. Jessica, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you, I'm excited to be here.
So the most important question, how do you feel about spicy wings?
All right, so I love a little kick to my wings.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I don't know how much spice I can handle, but I'd like to maybe hype myself up a little bit.
You're probably better than me. I am someone who loves hot food, spicy wings, but I'm also really reactive, so everyone is in for a treat as we go throughout this. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about study skills, kind of the academic experience, and let's start by getting at our first wing, baby steps. We're gonna go from mild to wild as we go throughout this episode here. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Mild wing first. Okay, cheers, here we go. What do you think? Love it.
It's good.
Good flavor. I like just enough crispiness. I'm not someone who loves a whole lot. Like, I need a little juiciness in my wing too. It's good. What do you think?
I think it's really good. I love the crispiness, I gotta say. It's juicy.
Come back to that. Beautiful. All right. So with our first wing is our first question, Jess. You ready?
Yes.
So you have a really cool perspective of being a major in both the arts and the sciences. Talk to us a little bit about what that's been like for you, balancing, biology and film studies. Is it completely separate? Is there a crossover? Kind of give us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So the balance between the two is awesome. I find that when I get tired of studying for like bio or the sciences, I switch over to my film.
Right.
And then I'm like, yes, kind of study break, but I'm getting work done for like my film stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then vice versa, when I'm like, I can't do film anymore, like my creative juices are running dry. I just go back to bio and
So you like the balance? You like being able to
yeah.
switch back and forth like that?
yeah, I find it productive for
Is
me.
it ever difficult to kind of code switch, back and forth between the two?
Maybe a little bit, but not really, because I feel like it's easy. It's an easy switch for me, because I'm just like, once I'm done with the bio, I'm like, time for film. I get excited, and then
So you love it.
yeah, I love it. Yeah.
That's so great. I mean, what a great lesson for everybody in being diverse, right? And having multiple interests. I love that. Thank you so much. Okay, next wing. We're gonna go from medium, working our way up. You ready?
Yes. Cheers in again?
Cheers. Or always cheers
Perfect.
in. It's Buffalo. Here we go. A little more flavor. I feel the kick starting to come on.
I feel like it's giving a little like cheesy for some reason.
Cheesy. I love that.
Feeling the cheese.
I'm not getting the cheesiness, but I'm
Okay.
gonna go with you on it. This is great. I'll hype it up. I love it. One more.
I like it.
Big fan. Okay. Second question is gonna talk a little bit about specific study skills. This is a topic that's hard for a lot of students. I have a lot of students that come into my office and ask, Zach, how can I study more effectively? What am I missing here? So as someone who's navigated 4 years of college, 2 majors, first, give us some of what are your tips and tricks in terms of methods of, when you're studying for a quiz or exam, how do you set up a plan that's successful?
Yeah, so that's a really good question, actually. Throughout the years of, doing both, I found flashcards are like my go-to.
I've heard
And-
that. Okay.
Yeah, so I think it has to do with the writing and rewriting everything and verbally talking out what you're studying. And I get my friends together and we kind of just go through our flashcards and we teach each other. So talking out loud helps a lot with rewriting.
I love that. So flashcards is like your tip.
Yes.
Your tip for doing it. Okay.
It's my go-to.
I love that. Okay, very cool. All right, on to our next wing. This is our first hot wing introduction on our flight. You ready?
All right. Oh, I'm ready.
Cheers. Let's go. I swear it's about to get fun, y'all. So far, I'm okay. Are you feeling it?
A tiny bit. I feel the kick on that one.
I feel like I'm doing okay.
Saucy.
I'm doing okay right now. Great taste of the flavor right now.
It is
Campus
good.
Dining and Shops coming
Ooh,
through.
I kind of want to go in for a second.
Do it. I love this.
I'll feel the burn.
Feeling the burn? Yeah, I
Love
think
it.
the medium set me up, so I'm not feeling too wild about the hot one. Just hang on though, because it'll get wild in a second. Okay. Moving on to our next question. Now you mentioned this already, but flashcards are great. let's talk about the study session vibe or environment. So tell us a little bit. You already mentioned you like to study with friends. That's true? You're not always studying alone? That's interesting.
A little bit. So I do study alone a lot.
Okay.
But when it comes to big exams and have my friends in my classes, they're also my roommates too, which makes it cool. So we just chill in my room and
cool.
go through the flashcards.
Okay, now talk to us about where do you like to study? Is it dorm? Is it library? Is it coffee shops? Or does it rotate based off of what you're studying for?
I'm mostly in my room, 100%. I like being in my bed for some reason, like under my covers. I know it's controversial. Like everyone's like, don't study in your bed, but I'm like, I love it.
It is kind of a bull. That's a hot take.
Yeah.
That's a hot take. Just because it's comfy, like it's a very comfortable vibe for you.
Yeah, comfortable, and you're just in a comfy space.
I love that. What about any extra like snacks? Do you need Starbucks with you? Coffee? Anything else to help you get through?
Yeah, so this may be a little weird too, but I love some gummy worms for some reason.
I love this.
Like, the harder the subject, the more candy I need to study.
Just gummy worms? Or you got other things that you have alongside you?
And like hot tea.
Hot tea and gummy worms. That's it, y'all. Like, that's it. Hot tea, gummy worms. Senior right there. Oh, I love that so much. Okay, let's move on. Now we're getting some wild flavors here. Are you ready? Yep. This next one is the tropical fruit habanero. This has got a blend of habanero peppers and tropical fruit. It starts off sweet, but I hear the heat quickly kicks in. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Cheers. Good luck to both of us.
Oh, wow. That is so good.
That is so good. Oh, I feel it now. Yep. Okay. The kick coming in a little bit.
Wow, this one's really good.
Delicious. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. It does kind of have hits you with the flavor first, and then the kick is coming in now. I'm feeling it.
A little sweet.
Yeah, absolutely. So next we're gonna talk a little bit about kind of juggling and balancing not only schoolwork but outside things. So I hear that you just won an award for one of your short films. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, Not So Ordinary. It just won for animated film at the Buffalo International Film Festival. That's insane. That's awesome. Congratulations. I can't even imagine what that's like in terms of time spent, efforts, dedication to doing that. So the question I have is, how do you do it all? Like, how do you balance, you have two majors, and then you're doing something like this as well. Talk to us a little bit about how you manage to keep all of that straight and organized while still being a successful student.
Okay, yeah. So it may sound like a lot, but as I said, I find the film work to be super easy to do.
Oh, cool.
But the main thing I have to tell myself is that some weeks are going to be a lot heavier on work. And so just to really prioritize the days or the weekends that I have more free time to really get that creative stuff out there, and just schedule planning weeks or months in advance, just getting ready to see when's my free time.
Organizational skills are massive, I feel like, when you're doing multiple things, But it also sounds like you brought up something really good, which is that you love what you're doing in the film studies, right? And when you love what you do, then the idea of it being work kind of dissipates a little bit, So I love that for you. Organization's big though, especially when you're trying to juggle all of these things. So that's great. Okay, you ready for our wildest wing yet?
Oh yes,
Okay.
I'm ready.
So this is sweet potato, butternut squash, and spice. I'm told it's really, really hot, but I think we can handle the burn, yeah?
I think we can handle it too.
Okay, let's get it. Here we go.
Let's feel that burn.
Let's get that
I'm
burn.
ready.
I'm slipping out of my hands as I try to grab it. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's delicious.
It's super good.
Feeling that one. Oh yeah. So I mentioned at the beginning that I love it, but I'm very reactive.
Oh no, I'm right there with you.
We might, yeah. This one comes on fast. I'm not sure I can handle the burn, but I think I need one more bite. Okay, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
I might not be able to make it through the next question. Wow. Campus dining shops, you have made me a believer. Woo! Okay. While we process all that's happening right there, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. It does come with my favorite question to ask, which is, if you could go back in time, I'm still feeling the burn. I'm tearing up because the topics are just so heavy. Yeah. If you could go back in time and tell Jessica first day UB any piece of advice, what would you say?
All right. Yeah, spicy.
I'm crying already because I know your answer is going to be so meaningful.
I know. Yeah, me too. Tears because I'm so
That's right.
emotional about this.
That's right. Absolutely.
It's gonna be cheesy, but it'd have to be like follow your heart. 100%. Just follow your heart because you're gonna end up on the path that you're meant to be, that you're meant to do and follow, and you may surprise yourself with the accomplishments what you do when you just follow your heart.
I'm crying because it's so beautiful.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. Well, I think that's really true. We were talking about this before. Passion is okay,
Yes.
and following that passion is okay.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Whew. We did it. Jessica,
We
thank
did
you
it.
so much. Great advice, great insight. It was so great to share this awesome experience with you. Thank you so much. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you for another episode of Wingin' It, where we get at the most important questions while sampling some of the best wings around. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.